Well, there's an auditor. He's called Harvey Freebird. I have no problems with him. It's his moderators. If he's going to have moderators that's anti-free speech, the first law of the Bill of Rights protects speech you do not like to hear. Period. You're breaking the law. You're for the Constitution. You're a hypocrite. You're breaking the law. You're not for the Constitution. You're eliminating people's right to free speech. Unless they're sitting there saying, I hope this happens to you or your mama or whatever, then yeah, you report them and you delete it. After you screenshot it or have it on something else for evidence. If it's anything like, I don't like this, I don't Trump's this, Trump's that, whatever, Biden's this, Biden's that, that's free speech. You can't just willy-nilly just cut off someone's right to free speech just because you don't like something you hear. So I can't be subscribed to them anymore. I had to unsubscribe. I can't subscribe to people that's not for free speech. Period. You can say whatever you want in mine. I mean, I'm not for lies. I'm not for spitting out lies. If I'm wrong about something, I'll admit it. I will admit it. I've done it before. Most people ain't for the truth. Most people ain't for free speech. Most people, they're all hypocrites. Hypocrites are going to do it blind. In here, though. In their brain. They're going to blindly say, well, I don't like what I'm reading, so I'm just going to delete it. That don't make no sense. I'm for the Constitution. I'm for the Bill of Rights. But I'm not for the First Amendment. Oh, we need some gun laws. I'm for the Second Amendment. Oh, but we need some. That's a hypocrite. You can't say you're for one thing and then be for another that goes against that thing you're for. It don't make no sense. This is the way they got everybody in this country. A bunch of blind hypocrites. They don't know they're being hypocrites. They're acting like hypocrites. They're talking like hypocrites. This whole country's full of hypocrites. Our country is not supposed to be ran like all the other countries. We was supposed to be the one that was different from all them. We, the people, had all freedom. Freedom to fish, freedom to hunt, freedom to carry your weapon, freedom to have bombs, freedom to have anything. Free. That's what freedom is. Liberty has nothing to do with freedom. Look up freedom versus liberty. Look up Lucifer. He'll be having his hand up there, you know. And he's got a deal. Well, look at the Statue of Liberty. He's got his hand up holding something. And he's got a deal around his head. Well, look at Jesus. Jesus was put up on something, but he had a crown on his head. Is Jesus actually Satan without us knowing? Did they pull us away from God using a Jesus that's actually Satan they put in that book? Because he had the crown of thorns, the stuff that pokes out. Statue of Liberty has a crown, has stuff that pokes out. Lucifer has a crown, it has stuff poking out. Put 2 and 2, 3 and 3 together. And the Statue of Liberty, if you look at his feet, one's chained. You know what that chain represents? a slave who has liberty. You're a slave. You have rights only if you ask for them, and then they say, okay, but you got to have a contract with us to have a permission slip, a license to do all this stuff that you want to do. Have a business, to work in a business. That ID is a license to be able to work in any business that's attached to them. Every business is attached to them with a business license. You can't work in there without that all caps name on that license to be a worker, so you can cash paychecks. So, but you're all hypocrites. Harvey Freebird, I don't have nothing against you except I think you're a hypocrite. You have moderators that goes against people's right to free speech. Trump's in the club. Trump knows everything that's been going on in the government. He knows how it all works. I just found out. You know how someone becomes a president? All the rich people in there pay money to make sure they get it, and whoever pays the most gets the one in that they want. Your vote don't count. Bernie Sanders let it out. It's on the Disturbing Illusion channel. Go look it up. Oh, watch Here's the Deal. He just did another video on a cop that says how he's training other cops, and he's not really a cop anymore. He was fired, and he created a cop training business as a non-law enforcement officer, a non-government agent. You see what they're doing? And Trump will pardon them if they get secretly pardon them. It won't be put on the news. The news works for them. They won't say nothing. They do things in secret. Trump's already pardoned a cop that was sentenced and put in prison for murder. That was let out. And he can become a cop again. He was pardoned. So no murder charge anymore. No. That's all wiped off. So any cop that goes to jail or prison, sentenced, Trump will just secretly let them out. You're pardoned. That's it. And nobody else has to know. Trump's an authoritarian. Trump loves authority. He proved it. He pardoned a murderer who was a cop. Cops can commit mass murder. Cops can commit mass violence. Cops can commit mass kidnapping. So, you all take care. I ain't gonna have this last too long. That way it don't take too long for it. Took they reset it. It was almost done uploading my last video. 30 something minutes. Almost. Then all of a sudden they reset it to 40%, and then it took another 8 hours for it to upload. Finish upload. So 28 hours to upload that video. You see how they mess with everything? It ain't because I got low data. It was almost done. You know, just a little bit. And then when I went to look at it, it was all resetted back to 40%. I had to go back to re-uploading from 40%. This will take 4 hours to upload. So it'll be up maybe 5, unless they do that crap again. And it could be 8 hours. So, but I'm doing this What time is it? I can't look it on this phone while I'm recording. All right, 2:56. You all take care. Bye.